Why teaching your best stuff for free is flat out wrong or really backwards, and how this is absolutely killing your sales. I'm going to walk you through why this is happening and what you should do instead to be able to get more consistency and predictability in your lead generation and client sign up. So we're going to go ahead and dive into this because the thing that happens a lot, and I was having this conversation with somebody who was interested in joining our live online mastermind program, and this conversation was based around lead generation. It was around like what he was currently doing was, I don't want to call it necessarily wrong, but it's just a backwards way of doing things and how it was preventing his sales. And I see this happening all of the time, especially in the fitness and health industry, because let's face it, we naturally are great teachers. We're good at helping people. We're good at coaching people. Am I right? And so we often teach in our marketing when we should only be teaching and coaching in our actual program, as this is how we get results. And so the things that we're doing in our program is what a lot of us are doing in our marketing, and that's flat out backwards. And I'm going to explain why, and then I'll give you what to do instead. So if you're here with me live, drop a live in the comment section. If you're watching this somewhere on a replay, just put hashtag replay so I know when this video reached you. Now, why does this happen? Okay, so we understand that when we're teaching, right, it's going to lead to poor lead flow. And what we obviously want is consistent lead flow and predictable sales. And so what do we do if we're teaching too much? And first of all, why does this happen? So I want to give you a metaphor that landed really, really strongly for me. And I think all of us can relate, or at least I would say most of us. Do you remember going to the mall? I don't know if anybody still goes to the mall. Do you still go to the mall? But do you remember going? I haven't been in years. But do you remember going to the mall? You go into the food court in the mall, and there's all these, like, you know, you got Panda Express, you got all these different places that are out there giving away samples. And, you know, you go take a sample and you're just like, oh God, it's so good. And you want to go get more of the food because you're like, that shit's good. It landed really good for you. And so you go actually buy a meal. Well, you see, when we teach too much in our marketing, it's kind of like us being, you know, giving the samples away, but instead of a sample, we're giving them a full meal. And so there's no desire for anything more because you're giving them information that they're now going to apply, which nobody really applies, but they don't have desire to move forward. And so when you're doing this in your marketing, it literally kills your sales. And so what should you do instead? Well, let me draw this out. And if you are listening to this on the podcast and you can't see this, but you can hear this. And so what we often do is we have, and this box represents a problem. We'll call this point A. And what we need to do is move people to point B, which is the future state where they actually want to be. And in between that, there is, you know, in this drawing here, a triangle. And this triangle is our vehicle. So I know it's a little off the screen, but you get the point. Here, I'll draw it below. It's our vehicle. All right. And so we have the current state somebody is in. We have the future state they want to be in. This makes sense. And then we have the vehicle that is going to get them there. Now, what a lot of people are doing is teaching stuff that they would teach in their program to help somebody, which logically makes sense. But what happens is we're giving too much away to them, and we're not creating this desire for any more. When the absolute, hands down, only reason for your marketing should be to create demand and desire for your offer. I'm going to repeat that again. I'm going to repeat that one more time. I encourage you to write this down. Your marketing, the one job of your marketing, well, let's just say your messaging, because that's really what your marketing comes down to, is your messaging, is to create demand and desire for your offer. Do you hear me loud and clear? Give me a heck yes right now if you hear me loud and clear. Drop a heck yes in the comment section, because this is absolutely going to change the game for you. And now, how do we do this? Well, I'm going to give you a little how to. I'm going to give you something that you can run with. And by the way, I'm going to be diving in deep in the in-demand FITPRO workshop that we're running on November 9th, which is a Tuesday. We're gonna be running this 4 days to November 12th, which is a Friday. We'll be going into this on day 2. On day 2 of the event. So if you're not yet registered for that event, I will be going in depth with this topic specifically. So make sure to register. If you're not registered for it, we have like 50, I think we're at 60 people now registered. If you're not yet registered, you could drop in the comment section event and we'll send you the link to register. It's completely free for fitness and health coaches. All right. And the intention of the event is to help show you how to stand out in this marketplace and how to create content that converts. Now, with that being said, what is your vehicle? Well, your vehicle is the thing that it's not your program. It's not your program. It's the thing that you do, like a unique mechanism or a process in which you get somebody from point A to point B. That, my friend, is what you have to communicate in your marketing to be able to move people forward, right? Because part of our marketing is going to be to introduce this vehicle to them. You know, in my fitness business, my vehicle was more of a flexible nutrition approach. I named my framework, I had a mechanism for it, but it was more of a flexible nutrition. That was the vehicle I used to help get somebody from their current state, which was 30 pounds overweight, not happy with their body, to the future state, which was down 30 pounds. In our program now, the vehicle we use is speaking. Well, very specifically, we're using modalities in vehicles like live video and speaking from stage, things like that. This is how we get somebody from no leads, inconsistent clients, to lots of leads, lots of clients, right? That's the vehicle. And so when you can make that the basis of your content, the basis of your messaging, really your only job is to be the attorney now and to make a case for why your vehicle is the right and the only way to get them from problem to solution. And when you could do that very well, my friend, this is how you create a client getting machine out of your marketing. So I hope this helps you. I would love to know what stood out for you the most. Drop it in the comment section below and let me know. And of course, if you're here again on the replay or watching this on the replay, let me know. If you're here live, say what's up. And again, if you're not yet registered for the in-demand FITPRO workshop, this is the first time we're doing this level of a workshop. This is not a webinar that we're doing. This is not a masterclass. This is not a challenge. This is a legitimate, like, transformational workshop. And the reason we're doing this for free right now is because it's very obvious, right? Go on social media, there's so much negativity, there's so much fear being spread, there's so much scarcity. And I truly believe that fitness and health coaches are the most important people in the world. Right now, you're the front lines on like helping people actually get healthy, helping them with their mindsets. And we're doing this workshop to help as many people as possible learn how to stand out in the marketplace and learn how to get their message out and be able to actually make it convert. Because we know, right? The transformation happens in the transaction. And if you're not actually getting people to convert into your program, doesn't matter how good at getting your message on social media you are, if they're not joining your programs, you're not transforming them. And so that's the purpose of us doing this workshop. And so, make sure to get registered. You could just comment event below and I will, I'll get you the link. Or you could go to www.growmyvisibility.com/workshop and sign up yourself. Okay? Anyways, if you have questions for me, let me know. As always, your message matters now more than ever before. So get out there and speak it and have faith, stay focused, and take aligned action.